My name's Katarina Tarr. I go by Kat. I went to Mizzou from 2005 to 2008, and now I play professionally for the Portland Thorns. Coming into Missouri, I was a good athlete and a hard worker, and I think Missouri and the way Brian liked to play taught me to be really strong and really a presence on the field. They put me in the defense center back my freshman year, and all of a sudden I had to, play this Big 12 mentality soccer of being strong and physical and winning the ball in the air and giving seniors direction and not being afraid to make mistakes. And those are all things that I kept with me through the 4 years. I mean, we were not only athletic at Missouri, but we were hard workers and fighters. And those are things that you can argue you can't teach, but and I always had it in me. I think Missouri brought that out. You know what I mean? That just fierceness and the going into a tackle and not being afraid, going up for a header and not being afraid, and kind of just that ferocity in the defense, just to get that ball back, win it at any cost. And I think those are things that people would say I bring now in the pro game as well. So that's kind of my Missouri Tiger in me, I guess. After college, like I said, I got drafted to Chicago, and it was such a world, a life-changing event, because you're just in college, and then all of a sudden you're not in that college atmosphere anymore. You're with the best players in the world, and I was just this young fry in this big world, and I think when I went to Germany, I had the expectation of coming back to the U.S. and playing again, and I never did that. And, my life kind of changed, and I met my husband, and I had my baby, and I kind of always, in my head, felt like, I wish I could have at least shown myself that maybe I could have done it, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually. I think this has also been a good thing for me, because I'm going to be 80 years old one day and said I played in Germany internationally, played in the United States, and those will be important things to me, I think, later on in my life. Some of the advice I would give to current Mizzou athletes and anybody looking to play in the NWSL or overseas. There are so many things that can occur when you're in the league. Injury, trade, can be cut, anything can happen, and to not worry about them, because you can't change anything. You can only change the things that you do yourself. That means just going to training every day, taking care of yourself mentally, physically, and having a good time. Play your game, do what you know how to do, and just enjoy every day for what it is, because there's only, I think, 150 or 160 professional soccer players in the U.S. right now. I mean, just to be thankful for that opportunity.